Today's 64 Million Artist Challenge, it's day 7, is an excellent opportunity for me to show you some cartooning techniques that I use myself. The challenge is set by Nathan Mann, and it's to create a 10-minute story or 10-minute storytelling. So 10 minutes to tell your story, whichever way you want to do. I think this is going to take a little bit more than 10 minutes for me, but never mind. Here is an example of a cartoon that I created this year. It's based on my hospital radio show and is part of an on-air conversation from one of my shows. This work has been created on A3 paper. You can't quite see the whole of it, but I can assure you it is. And the final cartoon was actually published at A5 size here, as you can see. The colouring was added in a digital package afterwards, and as you can see, it's all fairly simple and fairly easy to read, and that's what I like about my cartooning. It has to be simple. So how do you start a comic strip? Nathan Mann has given us some great ideas to start a story by thinking about the character and the space the characters live in. Nathan also uses a DOTS formula: desire, obstacle, tactic and success. So I'll use the same techniques and I'll create a 4-panel cartoon for you today, and then you can go away and create something bigger and better. So the first thing then is to create a character, and the character is going to be me, and I'm going to use these intense art blocks to create that character. It's going to be very simple because I need to do this sort of fairly quickly for you. So we've got a kind of a skin tone. I'm going to create a mark like that. That'll do for the head. We need a t-shirt on this guy, so again, very quick mark like that. There we go. And we can give the guy some shorts. And he's going to be running, so we're going to see his legs. There we go. I'll put some arms on him as well. So there you go, a very simple character that I've created for you. Now we need to build a story using the DOTS formula. So my desire this year is to keep fit by starting running. The obstacle in the way will be the weather. It's raining today, it's horrible outside. Who wants to run in the rain? The tactic to get over that problem will be to wear a coat. I mean, why not wear a coat? It's not the wrong weather, it's the wrong clothes. So wear a coat. And then the success will be me wearing the coat while running, and there'll be a little joke on the end that we're put in there as well, so that it gives the story a bit of narrative. So the first thing I'm going to do is, using my T-square, is to create, obviously, a square. I'm just going to do this very roughly to start off with. We give it border, so they come down to there. It's the nice thing with a T-square, you only have to mark once. There we go. I've got a ruler I use for the sides. Now I'm going to divide that into 4 panels. So that's our panels drawn. We're going to add some text to this cartoon, so I'm now going to draw in the lines for the text so that it keeps it all nice and straight. I've drawn my panels, I've drawn some areas for text. Now really I just need to rough in the story. And the story, remember, is me going running, so my first window is going to be an introduction to the story. Second panel will be the obstacle, the weather, so I'll be looking out the window at the horrible weather. Third window will be the tactic, which will be buying a coat. Fourth window will be the joke, the end line of the joke. So let's start roughing out the cartoon. So let's start by putting the text in. New year, new gear, and then I'm going to put "and no idea." And this is going to be my wife, so that's a separate balloon. So that's the text. We have one character here and one character here. This character will be in running gear, so maybe make it a little bit that. So that's where we're going to try and draw our character. This character, she's going to be, my wife's going to be sat in a chair. So maybe we put a chair there. So she could be sat in a chair, drinking a cup of coffee. There we go. That's how we get her in there. Perfect. That's the frames put in. The next step is to add the text. And to add the text, I use one of my favourite handwriting pens. So I've got my text in, I've got my frames. I'm now going to add my characters using my intense blocks. So very simply done. And then after that, we'll add some detail by putting some pen over the top. So I'm going to put the faces in first of all. Boom. Boom. Put this nice. But we'll make this a more running vest by doing that and that. I think we'll give myself some green shorts. Men in their middle age tend to lose their dress sense. I'll put my wife in now. She's drinking her coffee, so she'll have her arm like that. You got her arm like that. Finally, just add some arms there, some legs, a hand there, legs there. Let's put some trousers on there. Need to get that chair in. I'm going to use this colour, maybe just a couple of strokes of the, just to put the chair, indicate the chair in there like that. So very simply, I've added some characters to my story. I'm now going to finally go over with a pen just to add in some detail so that you can see that these are actual people. I wear glasses, so we better put the glasses in. I'm very happy and pleased with myself. Let's put a belly lump in there. Put some lines around my shorts. My long-suffering wife. She's got a cup of tea, remember? Getting very close now, just need to add the speech balloons and then our cartoon will be finished. So I like to use a ruler to get the edges of my balloon. Looking smart. So there you have it, our finished cartoon. I will go back and rub out the pencil so that you can't see the lines. But that's how easy it is to produce a cartoon. Why not give it a go today?